Houston Texans right now are a complete dumpster fire. Their franchise quarterback, the $100 million man himself, wants out. Sexual allegations and all that controversy that is happening, and I think is a conspiracy theory, but we'll digress on that and address that later once his court cases start. I believe it's February when the court cases start, which is weird too. Why are you pushing the court cases out like almost a year? But whatever, we digress on that. So Tori, the Houston Texans, they had 3 draft picks this year, and their draft is questionable at best. So give me a player to buy for the Houston Texans on the 2021 NFL season.
I'm like, when I brought this up and I said, let's do the Texans, and then I looked at the roster, I went, what am I, who am I going to buy?
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you the player I am going to buy.
Okay.
I am buying Deshaun Watson, not even suiting up for the Houston Texans this year. I think if they do not trade him, he sits out all year. I think he's had it. So I think he will go Le'Veon Bell, hit that nuclear option. And there again, he could go the other route too with that COVID opt-out.
Yeah.
He could just say, I'm not sure I want to play. I don't feel safe. And sit home and collect his money as well. I know BC was saying that that's what Aaron Rodgers could do.
Yep.
It's a more likely scenario for Deshaun Watson to hit that button than anybody else. The bad part to it, and I'm assuming he realizes that, and probably really does not even care, is it hurts his trade value, because what the heck does he care what the Texans get in return for him? Is because he's out of there. That's all he cares about. So I am going to buy Deshaun Watson, never playing another down for the Houston Texans again.
So let me talk about that COVID situation here, because you bring up a great point here, because he can definitely sit out because of COVID concerns, because he probably has some type of underlying condition or a family member, or he can't get a massage, right? Yeah, he can't get massages. But do you think the NFL will ever come out and say, well, why didn't you sit out 2020 then if you have COVID concerns, but you're sitting out now? Do you think there's some types of checks and balances? I mean, like, it is only eligible for players that sat out last year or maybe developed a new underlying condition, maybe? Like, I'm kind of
right. I would agree with you there that there needs to be a protocol in place for as having a good reason to do it, because like say you're an aging veteran and you're just trying to get one more year in the league
for retirement. Yeah.
And they give you this out where you don't know if you were going to make that team or not. And you're like, I'm just going to opt out. You basically still get I'm assuming they're still going to give them the year of service time if they're paying them their full salary.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not for sure how that works. Yeah. To be honest with you.
Right. So like it could, like, there's a lot of people that could take advantage of the system. Are most people going to do that? Absolutely not, because obviously you're harming your teammates and stuff like that. So that is one thing. I think people have a lot more integrity than what is portrayed and what we're given credit for.
Right.
However, I could see it, but like in Deshaun Watson's case, I could see it, and it would make perfect sense to be like, why not? You never want to play for him again. You've openly stated it. Say screw it. And if the NFL says, well, that's the rule we made, and there's nothing we can do about it, there's nothing they can do about it.
And if he tries to do something about it, he retires for the year, right, and does the Carson Palmer type thing, right?
Right.
So yeah.
So
you are buying Deshaun Watson, not playing it down for the Houston Texans this year at all.
Yeah. That's about the best player to buy. That's probably the best buy bet that team's got this year.
So I feel like Deshaun Watson could be your buy and